What's up, people? Mike here, and this is Batman Arkham Knight, New Game Plus. So, we're in the process of finding Gordon, and we need to deactivate the second fan so that we can get Batmobile down to this lower area.
I'm going to need the Batmobile to destroy it and reach him.
And
if I can lower the car on top of that drilling machine, I might be able to move it down to this level.
And this is me forgetting for a second what I was supposed to be doing, as very evident a couple times during this playthrough where, even though I had played through the area previously, not like a day earlier, I'm completely forgetting what the fuck I was supposed to be doing at times. So, when you get up here and you destroy this thing, you're kind of stuck up here because of the turret down there. It's not one of those things where you can like quickly outrun the turret. The game pretty much makes it where you can't leave the elevator because of that turret. My first time through here, I was so confused what the fuck I was supposed to do, not even thinking about bringing the Batmobile down, that it took me to the point where I actually went on YouTube to find the video to realize what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. It was one of those moments where I felt so stupid as soon as I saw the guy switch to the Batmobile and do this whole process that I had to put my controller down and walk away from my console for 5 minutes just because of how stupid I felt. But yeah, this whole process of pulling down this elevator shaft, or elevator platform, I guess you can call it. I don't know. I probably could have cut this down, but it's whatever. Just because it does take forever, so I probably should have just cut this down somewhat, but oh well.
That's as far down as the drill will go.
But you just gotta drive in there and destroy the turret, and now we can get the fuck out of this area. And then of course now we need to bring this thing back up so that we can drive into the Arkham Knight drill boss area. I don't even know if you can really call this a boss fight. It's weird. It feels like the only real like boss fight like in the game is the Riddler, since once you collect all his riddles and you finish all the challenges, you fight him in this like mech suit, and something like 20 or so of those robots that he summons. Catwoman shows up to give you a hand, and it's the only real like boss fight, like in the traditional sense of the game, and you don't want to drive towards the drill like I was almost doing. So this whole drill section is just a matter of luring the drill to one of the openings, having him follow you drive through the tunnel, avoid any of the obstacles in the way, and then you just rinse and repeat. I think you need to do it outside of the very first time when you get into this area. You have to do it, I think, 3 more times. Basically what you do, like, you can do these in any order, it really doesn't matter, but what I do is I'll get to the opening, I'll just start shooting the minigun and shooting like the 60mm cannon until I either see the drill pass by or I see the distance getting really close to me, and then I'll usually, if I see the drill, I'll make sure I actually shoot it to get him to actually come after me a lot quicker. So thankfully, for this run through on New Game Plus, I didn't die at any point during this area because of like hitting a structure as I was driving through one of these tunnels. My first time through on normal, I had to redo this area like 5 times because I kept on one of the tunnels either getting completely on the top of the tunnel and then falling because I was trying to like turn so I could get back down, and instead the car just decided to just plop right to the ground, and the drill thing just destroys me. Or I believe it's this one. I would go too low and hit one of those yellow structures and just immediately blow up, and it got a little frustrating my first time through on this area, but for this time it really wasn't too difficult. The most annoying part is just waiting for the drill to finally get to your location. But pretty much once you do the last one, Alpha tells you to get to the door. You need to pull down the fan with the winch, and then you just have to eject out of the Batmobile so that you don't get crushed at the end, and that pretty much does it for the second of these Arkham Knight boss battles, I guess you can say. And I will see you in the next video.